12 starving men enter a cave searching for food. Instead, they meet a flesh-eating creature 10 times their size. This is not a horror movie. It is one of the Odyssey's defining scenes. And it explains why a brilliant hero would spend 10 years cursed by the sea. After Troy fell, Odysseus and his surviving crew finally turned toward home. But hostile winds drove their ships far off course. On an unfamiliar island, hunger led them inland. Inside a cave, they found cheese, milk, and enough food to survive. Too hungry to wait for the owner, they helped themselves. Then the ground began to shake. Polyphemus entered, a Cyclops, roughly 10 times a man's height, and son of Poseidon. He sealed the entrance with a boulder that 20 men together could not move. Finding strangers in his home, the giant answered with brutal simplicity. He seized 2 men and devoured them immediately, armor included. Then he slept, leaving the survivors sealed in darkness beside the creature that had eaten their friends. Force was impossible. Odysseus turned to the only advantage he possessed, strategy. While Polyphemus slept, the men sharpened his own wooden staff into a weapon. Every part of the plan depended on patience, timing, and the giant's confidence. The following evening, Odysseus offered him powerful, undiluted wine. Polyphemus had never tasted anything like it. Delighted, the giant demanded more, then more again. At last, Polyphemus collapsed into a drunken stupor. The opening had arrived. Together, the survivors raised the heated stake and aimed for the Cyclops' single eye. They drove it into his eye, blinding him instantly. His screams shook the cave, but blindness forced him to search with his hands. Odysseus hid each survivor beneath the belly of a sheep. Polyphemus felt the animals' backs, never realizing his prisoners were passing underneath. The survivors reached the shore and launched their ship. They were free. Then pride overcame caution. Odysseus shouted his true name back toward the shore. Polyphemus prayed to his father, Poseidon, and cursed Odysseus by name. Poseidon heard. Odysseus' journey home became a 10-year punishment designed by a god. Sometimes winning is not the hard part. Staying quiet afterward is.